Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of the Balance of Opinion Sports Podcast, with your guy, the host of the most about the planet, Yawa. I'm Manila.
Yo, it's your boy Da Vinci. Starve the ego, feed the soul.
Now, let me explain something to y'all, man. We got nothing but love for y'all, man. Tune in with us, comment. Let us know what you think about our takes. You know what I mean? We always here for criticism, baby. Don't get it twisted. We ain't perfect. You get me? But not any day. Crazy. Sorry, long day. Anyways, let's get into the Rams and the Super Bowl. So, Da Vinci, do you want to go first? Because I think I'm going to be pretty long-winded in my response about this game. So I don't want to, you know what I mean, dumb it
Well,
down too hard for you.
before I get in there, shout out to our other co-host Sly. It's busy doing away some grown man stuff. He'll be back soon. But yeah, yo, it was a good game. It was a good game. I'm happy for the Rams. I'm happy for Donald. Deserve it. I'm happy for Odell Beckham. Deserve it. Cooper, stud. Deserve it. Matt Stafford, definitely deserve it. But I think, listen, it was a very close game, right? And I think going into the fourth quarter, Burrow was banged up. I don't think he was himself. I think he was banged up. Uh, I think they did have a chance to win the game. But listen, that's what I'm gonna say for now, and let you go, and then I'll come at you with what I have again.
All right. So first things first, man. Shouts out to the Bengals. Nice try. Your defense did hold up until the fourth quarter. Your offensive line did as much as they could until late third quarter. The Rams, hey, everybody picked y'all to win. Y'all had the team with the stars. Y'all had the good coach. Y'all had the good to great quarterback. Y'all supposed to win. Now, first things first. Let me openly admit this. If Odell Beckham never got injured, that game could have been a blowout. I'm
Agreed.
just being fair.
I know. I
If
agree.
if he never got
Yep.
injured, the game could have been a blowout. Not saying I wish injury on anybody, but that injury made the game more interesting because now their run game, Los Angeles had no run game. Yet again,
Absolutely
shouts
none.
out to the Bengals defense. They said you ain't getting none of that. None of that. Okay? Now, Logan Wilson, I didn't know about you until the Super Bowl, my guy. I'm not a Bengals fan. But nothing but respect for you. Nothing but respect for you, my guy. All right? You was out there doing your thing. I think both coaches were trying to go tit for tat in certain instances. They both kind of managed the game fairly well. This game came down to which defense wanted it more. That's how I felt. Which defense wanted it more. And also, that holding call that they called
Oh,
on Logan, garbage. Let people in on a little secret. It was a
hmm
makeup call, and they used it, and they created this stigma that tinfoil hats are gonna come out here and say the NFL Super Bowl was rigged for two reasons. You see the touchdown that Higgins got on Ramsey, he should
hmm
have been called for the face mask. Okay,
absolutely,
should
yeah.
have been called. They didn't call it. Okay, let it slide. They didn't let it slide. You know what they did? They waited for a equal opportunity to. And I'm listen. The Rams were going to win the game regardless. Aaron Donald shut it down, but they literally gave the Rams every single chance to win that game, and they capitalized on it.
Well,
All the
wasn't there?
penalties after that holding, those are all fair. All of those are fair. But that holding call, I'm not rocking with it. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead, sir, before I get back into
Wasn't
the
there
next part.
also a penalty they missed against the Rams for holding the general? I can't remember.
Here's the thing, right? When Ramsey was holding his jersey, here's the thing, right? They were doing I believe, a fair job of officiating. Aside from the Higgins, I think what they did was they tried to do a makeup call, at the wrong time, at the wrong place. Don't make up calls. We're all humans. We make mistakes.
Yeah.
Okay? Let's get out of this. They've got to make sure that everything's going the way that they needed to go. Like, I'm not really rocking with that. The Rams were going to win that game regardless, due to the fact Aaron Donald wasn't going to let it happen. And you know what, Sly? I know you ain't here, but you're right. Cooper Cup for MVP. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah.
They did a 6-minute drive where every time it was going to Cooper, and he threw it to the tight end once.
Mm.
Once. Cooper ate up the field. And to the haters out here, yes, Matthew Stafford did a no-look pass. He was doing that in Detroit. We just didn't pay attention because it wasn't on the big stage, in the big time play, in the big time game. But that
Hey.
that pass he threw right down the middle,
Mm.
making the linebacker shift so he can throw it in that window, he been doing that. But
Hey,
go ahead, sir.
that's a gutsy play to pull off in the Super Bowl, man. So, um, Matt Stafford, listen, he was in, bro. He was in tune. You can tell he wanted to play. I mean, he wanted to win. But overall, I thought it was an exciting game. It was a good game. Um, it, the and to your point, if Beckham didn't get injured, I think it would have been worse. It would have been a blowout because you could tell it was going to be a long night for the Bengals.
But yet
I,
again, not to knock everything on the Rams or the Bengals. The Bengals defense came to play.
yeah, yeah.
They came to play. It's just, and for everybody that's cooking Eli Apple, stop, bro. Stop. Don't do that. He got left on an island by himself. You think he designs the place? You think he calls the place? They left him out there by himself on the island.
Hmm.
Also, Sean McVay, claps and kudos. You finally realize what adjustments mean. Because guess what? When Odell went out and their defense was stagnant or their offense was stagnant, like they
Yeah,
tried running the ball and Bengals were in the backfield taking pictures, calling a wife while tackling people, okay? They were their run game was obsolete.
yo, shout out to Sly again. He said something about this gentleman, and I have to take him up on it now. Cam Akers.
Hold on. No. We're not doing that here. We're not doing that here. Yet again, this is I'm trying to have a no slander show. It
I'm
didn't
not
matter who they.
slandering.
Hold on, no,
Yo, I'm
listen.
not slandering.
Hold
This is
on.
not slandering. Like, yo,
All I'm saying
bro.
is, it don't matter who they put in that backfield. I don't care who was back there.
Oh, it does.
The
It
Bengals
matters,
were
bro.
coming for them.
It
Nah,
matters.
bro. The
It
Bengals were
matters.
coming for them, bro.
It matters, bro. I'm sitting there. Listen, I'm not a running back. I don't play in NFL, but listen. Every time you get the ball, you're gonna run the same pattern, the same route, the same way, bro. No, I listen, and I'm not taking nothing away from the Rams defense. It's just from what I see from the guy. Like, yo, you obviously know you cannot go into the side because the Ram defense, as soon as you try to go in there, they just hit me. Boom.
You
I
mean
don't
the
see you trying to.
Bengals?
Yeah, Bengals. My bad. Sorry, people.
That's
Long
okay.
day. Yeah. So the Bengals defense, they're just boom. As soon as he comes up the line, they're already there. Okay, but so why you keep doing it? And I really can't blame him. It's like, okay, the coaches, like, are you gonna run something else for him?
Okay, thank you. Because I was about to say that. He's running the plays that they're designing for him, right? That's one. Two, they lock off every other area he has to run. He can only run straight. So yet again, I'm not saying Cam Akers doesn't have to hold any of the blame, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna put it on him. He's following the plays. He's trying to make things happen. Now Cooper Cup on that jet sweep that they needed, do you know what I mean? He got it for him, but he was shifty. You know what I'm saying? They weren't really expecting the run from Cooper Cup. They were expecting a fake jet sweep handoff. That's why, you know what I mean? He got the yardage that he got. Not saying Cooper Cup couldn't have done that without that. I'm just saying gadget guy Debo style. Okay. Um, I also want to say, listen, man, we almost seen both quarterbacks got injured. Okay,
Yeah.
Matthew Stafford got his ankle rolled up. rolled up. Like, if that was me, I'm done. Okay? And then Burrow with his knee, both these
Well,
guys are tough.
yes, they are tough, but I think Matt Stafford handled it way better than Barrow. You can completely see it was battling Joel Moore.
Well, it's his knee, bro. Come
I
on.
know, that's what I'm
Like,
saying. You clearly see. I mean,
but
yeah,
Joe's doing this thing. Tyler
yeah.
Boyd, he dropped the first down.
Oh,
He dropped a first
for
down.
a guy that was so reliable all year.
That's the first pass he
Oh,
dropped all year. So you
oh.
can tell the jitters was going, right? Ramsey, listen, the Higgins, I'm gonna give you a pass for. But that boy Chase with the one-hand catch, yeah, he was cooking. Okay. He was cooking. I'd love to say that the Rams did everything they were supposed to do on offense,
hmm
but the defense is what won them this game. Cooper Cup deserves to be the MVP. I'm not even debating that.
Yeah,
That's, you know what I mean. That's whatever. You can give it to him. You can give it to Donald.
Donald.
I don't know about Matthew Stafford. Okay, and I'm gonna explain this why, because I'm gonna give you guys some stats. All right, for you stat junkies. So Matthew Stafford, 26 of 40, 283 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Yet again, like I said, it's hard for me to give it to Matt. Matt played the way he needed to play when it came time. But he did make a few mistakes. Okay. Also, Cooper Cup. You're not Julian Edelman. You're not what's the guy who threw the Philly special? I can't remember his name who threw it to it might have been Zach Ertz. I don't think so though, because he's tight end. But whoever threw the Philly special to Nick Foles, you're not him, okay, Cooper? Stick to route running and running the ball. All right, my guy. Throwing the balls is not your forte, right? So Cam Akers, 13 carries, 21 yards, 1.6. Okay. This is why I'm saying, like, we shouldn't bang on Cam Akers for these reasons. Daniel Henderson, 4 carries, 7 yards. That's the
hmm
other running back. So it's not just Cam, okay? They was getting their tail kicked over there, all right? Cooper Cup, 1 for 7. Obviously, the iconic, jet sweep to get them the first down that set everything up. Matthew Stafford, 3 carries for 6 yards. What does Matthew Stafford ever really run? I mean,
Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
guess
This,
they gave him the yardage for the quarterback sneak too.
yeah.
So,
Those are not even yards. You don't even need to talk about those.
right? But look,
Yeah.
Sony Michelle, 2 carries, 2 yards. They were not running that ball. And Sean
No.
McVay, yet again, I have to appreciate the game time decision, not the game time, the game adjustments, because even though you knew you couldn't run the ball, you made that defense have to think about it every single time. That's one. Two, you realize that Cooper Cup was getting double or triple team. Guess what he did? He had Cooper Cup going all over the place. He said, "You want a triple team? You want a double team, my guy? Find him first." So,
Yeah.
McVay, claps and kudos, man. You
But
learned your
that
lesson.
and that what you say, what you're talking about, will attest to the when you come over the wide receivers for the Rams stats. Then I'll show exactly what you were just talking about.
So, Cooper Cup, MVP, 8 receptions, 92 yards, 11.5 per average.
Mhm.
Great, 2 touchdowns. Odell Beckham, hope you get better. Hope you still become around, because I think that's a team you need to stay with. 2 receptions, okay, 52 yards, 26.0 with 1 touchdown, which means if he never got injured, him and Cooper Cup would have been splitting carries, and I bet you they both would have went for over 100 easily.
Yeah.
Bryce Hopkins, their tight end, who ended up wearing a sling, 4 for 47. Daniel
hmm
Henderson, 3 for 43.
Yeah.
Both of those guys' average is well over 10. Hopkins is 11.8. Henderson is 14.3. Van Jefferson, who really didn't do much, which is crazy, 4 for 23, 5.8. Do you know what I mean? And then on the defensive end, Ernest Jones, this rookie, Jesus peace. I know he's got Vaughn. and he's got Donald. That boy was out there disrupting everything. The first fourth down play that they had in the first quarter, okay?
Yeah.
Now, Joe, you should have threw it to the other Joe instead of Chase, but I understand, okay? Try to go to your safety valve. He broke up that fourth down that helped them get that first touchdown, right? Um,
Mhm.
it was ridiculous. This guy was
And
everywhere.
and
Everywhere.
Von Miller made a big play there too in the game. Later on in the game, he made a big play. What was it? I can't remember, but he made a very big play that was good.
Yeah,
So
I
he
think
was
you're
doing
talking.
his thing.
I think you're talking about the second down where he kind of pushed Burrow all the way back almost to the goal line, where he got the sack. But
Yeah.
they had all of them had about the same amount of QB pressures. All of them had the same amount of sacks, except for I think not Ernest. Where's number 90? We found number 90. Is it 91? I can't remember the man's number. But no, it was Floyd. Sorry. My bad. Don't mind me. A little dazed out. So Floyd had one sack, right? Ernest Jones had one sack. Errol Donald had two sacks. Um, where is he at? Where is he? Von Miller had two sacks. Like they got seven. Okay. Those guys were in the backfield causing nothing but havoc. And that defense, to be honest, did their job. Now, the one thing I
So
want to is give the Bengals offensive line a little bit of credit because they're getting killed today. And of course, Joe goes down seven times. But to be honest, they gave up 9 to Tennessee. And nobody can tell me Tennessee's D line is anything close to the Rams.
mhm. Well, there's something happened in the game that if you look at it and you pay attention to it, it was a big thing. Can you please tell me what the hell that gentleman for the Bengals was doing running on the field and getting on that penalty and pushed them all the way back to like the 5 yard line? So who knows? With that much, if they had a better position, who knows? They probably could have had a field goal or another touchdown. But that was a big penalty. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
What the hell was he doing?
I don't know, man. The
Did he need
excitement.
camera time or something?
No, I think it was just the excitement. He was just very
No, there's
excited.
no listen. How King, you gotta listen. That's just dumb. That's just dumb.
Hey, you ain't
Because you
gotta
gotta
tell me,
understand.
bro.
But you
You ain't
gotta
gotta tell me.
understand. You gotta understand something here. If you do that, it's gonna be a penalty on your team. Your team was already in the lead of the position.
You don't think he knows that? He didn't care, man. Like I
Now
said,
he,
it's
I
Super
think,
Bowl. He's hyped. You know,
you see
injured,
this
whatever the case
hype.
is. He just wants to celebrate with the boys.
Bro. You could, if you're gonna celebrate boys when they come on the bench.
I feel you. I feel you. So
Uh,
let's get to Joe Burrow's stats, okay? And listen, man, Joe Thorough and Eddie Burrow, for me, that's still his nickname. He just came up short this game. Can't put much more on the man's chest and shoulders other than he tried to do his thing and it didn't work out. But
don't say nothing bad about him. If I don't want no one to say nothing bad about the kid,
about neither
nothing.
quarterback, like they both
Yeah,
played their heart out.
yeah.
So 22 for 33, 263 yards with a touchdown. Now, Joe Mixon, hey, my guy, I love that play that got you guys your second touchdown. Excuse me. It was awesome, okay? Do some more of that. But anyways, another co-host on a different podcast that I do, Phase One Sports. Check it out on Spotify. Your boys on there with a bunch of fine gentlemen: Kason, Biggie Sports, um, PJ Covington, Brandon. Like there's a bunch of us over there. But anyways, um, Joe Mixon, 15 carries, 72 yards, 4.8 per carry. Right. Brandon was saying that the Bengals had to run the ball, and they did. I think they could have ran the ball a little bit more, but I'm gonna tell you why at the very end of the game, I think them not consistently running it cost them. But I'm not gonna get into everybody else's stats for that. I'm gonna jump into the receiving yards, okay? So Higgins,
Mm-hmm.
you believe that he only caught the ball 4 times and got 100 yards?
That's insane. That's
I know the
crazy.
75-yarder, but anyways, average 25.0, 2 touchdowns. He got one from Joe Mix and one from Joe Burrow. Okay. Jamar, 5 receptions, 89 yards, 17.8. That's great. That's good. Boyd,
Hmm.
who dropped the ball at the wrong time. I don't know what's wrong with that guy. He probably kicking himself in the booty right now. 5 receptions, 48 yards, 9.6. Can't really argue with that. Usman, or Osman, Osma. I was surprised to see him out there after that knee injury, but
Yeah.
he said he's gonna go to the wall. You know what I mean? He's out here trying to do his thing. Now defensively, Logan Wilson, Sam Hubbard, Jeremy Pratt, and Vaughn Bell. You guys did numbers. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Jesse
Now,
Bates. All of them.
yeah,
Yeah.
there's a lot of those guys. I
Yeah.
appreciate all of them. They did their thing. Now, here's why I say it's hard for me not to really bat for Aaron Donald and getting that Super Bowl MVP, but I still give it to Cooper because on the offensive side, they were so stagnant that if Cooper didn't do what he did, they wouldn't even have been in that position for Aaron to do what he did. Do you see what I'm saying? Now,
Hmm.
Aaron Donald, he was holding off a lineman with his right hand. Seen the running back coming, slipped his right hand from the man's chest to the running back's hip, put his other hand on him, and pulled him back from the first down.
Yeah. It was a
If that
huge play.
if that doesn't say greatness to you, I don't know what y'all watching.
Well,
Okay?
best player in the football league. I don't know. Yeah.
Best defensive player. That's how I feel.
Hmm.
Best defensive player. Then on the very next play, fourth down, okay? They've been kind of keeping him contained here and there, like he's still kind of getting his hits in, but they've been giving Burrow more time. He said, nah, son. I'm not giving y'all the chance to do nothing. He come around the corner, get Burrow. Now you can call it a sack. I feel like the boy there, Pierre Samja, he should have caught the ball. He threw it like Joe threw it in this area. Just catch the ball, bro. He's already past the first down marker. He can catch the ball and fall right down. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, so he does those 2 plays. Shouts out to Aaron Donald. Hopefully he doesn't retire. Um, the Bengals, better luck next year. And to the Rams, hopefully you guys can keep this team together for one more year and try to run it back like how the Bucks did, and maybe you guys can have some success that the Bucks didn't.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else you want to add on to this before we get up out of this one?
Listen, man. I'm happy for Odell, man. I'm happy for him for more than one reason. Um, eh, Cleveland, are you paying attention? Are you paying attention, Cleveland Browns? Okay, I'm happy for him for that. It was sad to see him got injured. You can tell it hurt. It hurt the kid a lot. But listen, he had a big game. He won the ring. Of course, Donald missed it last time. This time he got it. So
For sure. And also, hey, Matthew Stafford, nice no look, man. You got that linebacker to bite, and he threw it right where he's supposed to, and Cooper Cup made it happen. But yet again, I'd like to thank y'all. Like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what y'all think, man. We always here, always try to get the best sports news and sports takes and debates popping. All right.